Pastor Don, this last Sunday, some really big announcements were made.
Yes.
Why don't you recap those for us? And then going forward, we'll talk about them a little bit more in detail.
Certainly. Yesterday I announced to the congregation of Cross Points Church that I tendered my resignation as senior pastor of the church. Having been here 14 and a half years, it was quite shocking to the congregation, of course. And at the same time, I explained to them that I'm going to continue to serve as senior pastor for at least a year, or at least until we find a replacement. And then whoever that replacement is, give them an opportunity to develop what I call their sea legs before I move out of the way. But I will be moving out of the way. Once I'm no longer a senior pastor, I've requested that I serve as an associate pastor here at Cross Points Church on a part-time basis.
Mm-hmm. And there was also a second announcement that was made.
Yes, there was.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Not only did I announce the fact that I would be resigning from my position, and as I stated, in the due time, but also that one of our associate pastors, Pastor Doug Fry, announced as well that he would be resigning due to budgetary constraints. He would no longer be serving in his capacity, and this year would his resignation take place. And both these announcements are not going to happen overnight. Yeah. We, as elders and pastors, we've thought about this, and we have worked on a time frame and a strategy. But yes, Pastor Doug Fry will be resigning from the staff position here at Cross Points, as well as myself.
So some big changes.
Major changes, yes.
But that doesn't mean that there's not reason to be encouraged about the future, correct?
Very, very, very accurate. In fact, I'm not trying to put a positive spin on this. I actually think that Cross Points' future is going to be brighter than its past, no question about it. There are some great things that are taking place. One of the factors is that we're going to get a new senior pastor. And let me speak to that. Reality is that I see myself as a Moses who has brought the nation of Israel through the wilderness, as it were. But in order for Cross Points to continue to thrive and to go on to be a greater church than it has been in the past, I think there's a need for a Joshua. Mm-hmm. I think it's very timely that someone with the giftings, someone with the experience, the creativity, and the energy is needed to come along at this time and take the church on to a higher plateaus in the mountain, as it were. Okay. So I think that's very, very timely. I'm also excited about the fact that with these changes, there's going to be the need for greater involvement and participation of the laity, of the non-staff individuals to take over departments and endeavors as well. Mm-hmm. And that's exciting because the Scripture tells us very clearly that the role of a leader, church leader, the apostle, prophet, evangelist, pastor, teacher, is to equip the church to do the work of ministry. Mm-hmm. Equip God's people to do the work of the Lord. And we're going to need to do some equipping around here. And that's exciting.
Absolutely. Well, Cross Points, over the next couple of videos that you're going to be seeing, Pastor Don and I are going to go into some more of the details regarding these changes and also take some time to answer some questions that you may have as well. So stay with us.